how's your day been?
Good. I woke up a little slow, but the problem is I had a lot to do before I got to this point. We're 12 o'clock now, but I was up at 6 and meetings and things. I shouldn't be doing that.
No, that's early. I can beat that though. I was up at 4. Like I said,
4 o'clock.
The jet lag. I'm waking up at 4 every day.
Oh, wow.
So I woke up, I jumped straight in the pool, and then I came here soaking wet. I sat down and I drank like 3 bottles of water. I'm full of water right now. Yeah. I feel like a fat camel.
So I recently flew out to LA to do some incredibly cool and exciting things. The top of that list of cool things that I did would have to be going over to Hollywood producer and filmmaker Brian Grazer's home for an afternoon chat. This guy is responsible for a lot of great films that I grew up with, so I was super excited to go and talk to him about his filmmaking life. And he wanted to talk to me about my YouTube storytelling life, which was insane, but really awesome at the same time. I hope you guys like this video as much as I enjoyed the entire adventure, so please enjoy.
I grew up so middle class and such an average kid that I thought, if I have it, everyone's got curiosity.
Yeah. It's not something you have to buy.
You don't have to buy curiosity.
It's just there, it's in you.
It's not a utility, it's just like it's in you. So everybody's got it, so all you have to do is try to apply it. And apply it means like, just sort of focus it into, onto subjects that could be interesting to you, or just subjects because you'll then learn through the tool of curiosity that they are interesting to you.
Yeah.
And they could take you in a different direction in life. They'll definitely engage you deeper in life, so your life has more adrenaline. It's more exciting. So people are just sort of following your life, like what's gonna happen next. And do they laugh when they see your stuff?
I assume they do. I mean, like they say, like lol in the comments. Maybe maybe they laugh.
You have an intellectual quality about you.
Oh, thank you.
Beyond just being British, you have this quality.
It's all the accent. I swear. It's all about the accent.
In your home movies, there has to be some sort of consistency because you've got such a large following. What are they connecting to in you?
Well, I think that I very heavily put a piece of myself into my films. Like, I like to be the protagonist in my films, whether the protagonist is like a crazy clown called Wiggles the Clown. My audience can like kind of connect to these stories because they're not just kind of like one-off stories, but I like to build like whole worlds, and I think people really like love that, and they love looking for the Easter eggs and stuff like in other films. I love connecting like one film to the next, like even if they're different stories, they love looking out for stuff like that. When did you know that filmmaking was the thing that you wanted to do with your life?
I just accidented into filmmaking, and I learned kind of the process of what people did to go about making a movie, and that it was required that you actually create something, like invent ideas. And soon enough I wrote and created this movie called Splash, about a man falling in love with a mermaid.
And you had some trouble kind of initially getting that kicked off, right? Like, not many people wanted a film about a mermaid.
Yeah, people didn't want a film about a mermaid. So I worked on this for about 7 years of trying to convince people to want to do a movie. It's actually a love story. It just happened to be a mermaid.
People started wanting that, right?
Yeah, and that the mermaid was a symbol of, there was an appeal, an attractiveness and an appeal, but also an inaccessibility. That was like a metaphor for what a beautiful girl could be. PJ, what are you passionate about? What adrenalizes you?
I really like kind of being put on the spot and being asked to like tell a story. We play like Dungeons and Dragons, and I like being like the games master. So what my job is to be the narrator, and I have to make it up off the top of my head. And I really love that, and they believe the stories, and they really get immersed into it. If I can make them believe something like on the spot like that, that feels really good. So my YouTube audience has very much consists of young people who watch me and ask all the time, like, how do you make films? What would you, as someone who's experienced life and made so many films, what's your advice of getting to where you're at now?
I think the most important thing in storytelling, and definitely relates to your world as I see it, is you have to have a sexy hook. If it's ignited by a question that your audience is shocked by, then I think you're on the right course.
Okay.
And now what I'd call that is having a sexy hook.
Sexy hook. You've heard it here, guys. Brian Grazer's sexy hook. If you've got a sexy hook, then you're on your way. If you have any questions that you'd like to ask Brian Grazer, then head on over to Twitter, because you're using a hashtag right now, I believe. You're using the hashtag GrazerIsCurious. Are you going to be answering these questions via Twitter?
I'll try to, yeah. I'm going to do my best at that.
Okay.
Finding sexy hooks for people that want to tell stories.
Exactly. Ask anything you want, anything at all, right?
I think anything.
Mostly anything,
Yeah.
but keep it clean. Thank you very much for doing
Awesome.
this. It's been a
Thank
pleasure.
you, PJ.
Your home is lovely, and thank you for accommodating me here. I've had a great time.